going to make the turkey chili burgers this afternoon. I have 4 ounces of meat in here. This is obviously 1 portion. If you're going to do for more people, just increase it. And I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of refried beans. This adds protein, but it's also going to change the texture of your meat. I'm going to add a teaspoon of chili powder. And then we're going to chop up a little onion and a little jalapeno. I need about a tablespoon of onion. Probably a bit much. And then we're going to chop up that whole jalapeno. That is actually a large jalapeno, so I might just reduce that a little bit. That's to taste, depending on how hot you want your food.
And those are regular refried beans. You can also get fat-free refried beans.
These are
too?
fat-free.
Oh, they are.
Beans.
I couldn't see the label from here.
In my home, always fat-free.
I'm sorry.
The other thing you can look for, though, is vegetarian. If you look for vegetarian refried beans, they are usually also fat-free.
Okay.
Now, because I am not cooking these onions before I add them to the ground meat, I'm cutting them very small. I don't want to have any big bits. I also want the meat to be able to hold together uniformly, which smaller dice is going to help. That's probably plenty of onion. Just needed about a tablespoon. There we go. Now we're going to cut up this jalapeno. Now, cutting the jalapeno, excuse me. If you don't want it hot, make sure that you get the white membrane and all the seeds out. They usually carry most of the heat. You just want the green. So I just have the green. Slice that up. Same thing I did with the onions. I want to keep that dice small so that it spreads out and doesn't break up the meat. Adding the beans to the meat makes it somewhat fragile. It'll be easier to handle if you keep your vegetables in small pieces.
You can also just do it without the jalapeno. I make this recipe sometimes just without the jalapenos. It all comes out good that way too. So if you're not a jalapeno fan, it's another route to go with this recipe.
Kids, a lot of times mash this together with a fork. You want to make sure that you get all those ingredients well distributed. You can see you got sort of a pasty consistency.
Say that again.
You can see you have kind of a pasty consistency. And at this point, you'll be ready to shape your burger and fry it up. Ready to cook our turkey chili burger. Non-stick pan, light spray. And I'm going to shape this. This is the unpleasant part for me. I was single, I was vegetarian because I didn't like handling the meat. Alright, the secret is to keep it really thin. I could have made 2. If it gets too thick, you're going to have problems.
That's a hungry man portion right there.
Yeah, that's a John portion. I'm looking at the side of the burger. Can you see that with the camera?
Let me zoom in there.
The side of the bottom edge of the meat is turning white. That's
Yep.
giving me the clue that it's about cooked halfway through. And now, like I say, this is very fragile with the beans in there. So I don't want to lift it very high. You can see we got it. Got some color on there. Cook the second side. Because this turkey chili burger has enough moistness due to the beans, I don't add water to the pan as I do with the turkey cheeseburger, which we've demonstrated on another video. Turkey chili burger is finished. We'll get that out of the pan. The quinoa that we cooked earlier is now ready to go. Just break that up a little bit. Serve quinoa on the side with a generous portion of salad to round out your meal.
Very good. Thank you very much, Sarah.